I wasn't supposed to see him again. Not after that night. Not after the way it ended. Or how I left. But the next morning, as I stood in my kitchen holding a mug of coffee I hadn't even tasted yet, I saw him. Through my window. He was carrying boxes into the apartment next door. And that's when I realized, whatever that night meant to me, it wasn't over. It was just getting started. It had been months since I felt anything real. Not joy, not excitement, not even anger. Just this quiet, dull routine. Wake up, work, come home, sleep, repeat. After my divorce, everything in my life felt muted, like someone had turned the volume down on the world. So when my coworker convinced me to go out that Friday night, I almost said no. Almost. But something in me, something restless, said yes. That's where I met him. Ethan. He wasn't loud or flashy. He didn't try too hard. Actually, he barely tried at all. And maybe that's why I noticed him. We ended up talking for hours. About nothing and everything. He had this way of looking at me like he actually saw me. Not the version I showed people. The real one. And I hadn't felt that in a long time. One drink turned into two. Two turned into... I don't even remember how many. But I remember laughing. Really laughing. I remember the way his hand brushed mine and how I didn't pull away. And I remember thinking, maybe I'm allowed to feel something again. We went back to his place. Or, I thought it was his place. It was small, minimal, almost empty. No photos, no decorations, just a couch, a bed, and a few scattered boxes. I asked him if he had just moved in. He smiled. Something like that. I didn't press further. I didn't want to ruin the moment with questions. That night, it felt like escape, like stepping outside of my life for a few hours. No past, no expectations, just us. But the morning after, that's where things shifted. I woke up alone. No note, no message, just silence. His place looked even emptier in daylight, like someone had been in the middle of leaving, not arriving. And suddenly, that warm feeling from the night before turned into something colder, something off. I didn't wait. I got dressed, grabbed my things, and left. No goodbye, no looking back, just a quiet agreement with myself. That it was a mistake, a one-night escape, nothing more. Until the next morning, when I saw him moving in next door. At first, I thought I was imagining it. Sleep deprivation, emotional hangover, something like that. But no, there he was. Same dark hair, same calm expression, same eyes. He glanced up, right at me, and for a second, he smiled. Not surprised, not confused, like he knew exactly what he was doing. I stepped back from the window. My heart started racing, and I didn't even know why. It wasn't like I didn't want to see him again, right? Or was it something else? Something deeper? The whole day felt off. I couldn't focus at work. Kept checking my phone even though he didn't have my number. Or did he? No, I didn't remember giving it to him. But then again, that night was a blur. When I got home, his door was open. Boxes stacked neatly, light on inside, voices. Wait, voices? I slowed down as I walked past. There was someone else in there, a woman. I couldn't hear clearly, just fragments. You weren't supposed to. It's already done. She doesn't know. My stomach dropped. I kept walking like I hadn't heard anything, but every step felt heavier. She doesn't know. Did that mean me? I told myself I was overthinking. It was none of my business. He was just a guy I met once. That's it. But later that night, there was a knock on my door. Soft, careful, almost hesitant. I already knew it was him. I don't know how. I just did. I opened the door, and there he was, closer now, real. "Hey," he said quietly, like nothing was strange, like this was normal. "I didn't expect to see you again." I said. He tilted his head slightly. I did. That answer, it hit me wrong. Too certain, too intentional. There was a silence between us, heavy. Then he stepped a little closer. I didn't mean to leave like that, he said. I had to. Had to? I asked. He hesitated, just for a second. Then he smiled again. That night wasn't a mistake, he said. And something in my chest shifted, because part of me wanted to believe him, even after everything. But then I remembered the voice. She doesn't know. Who was that? I asked. His expression changed, just slightly, enough for me to notice. No one you need to worry about. That answer? That made it worse. Before I could respond, he added, I just wanted to see you again. And suddenly, everything felt complicated. Because I wanted that too, even if I shouldn't. I should have closed the door. That would have been the smart thing to do, the safe thing. But instead, I stepped aside and let him in. I don't know why. Maybe it was curiosity, maybe it was loneliness, or maybe it was the way he looked at me again, like he already knew I would. He didn't say much at first, just walked in slowly, taking in my apartment like it mattered, like it meant something. You live alone? He asked. Yeah. Good. I frowned. Good? He caught himself. I mean, less complicated. That word again, complicated. It felt like everything around him came with layers I couldn't see. We sat on the couch, close, but not too close. That tension from the night before, still there, stronger even. You disappeared, I said. He nodded. I know. No explanation? I told you, I had to. That's not an explanation, Ethan. He leaned forward slightly, elbows on his knees. I didn't expect to run into you again like this. But you said you did. He looked at me, longer this time, and something in his eyes shifted. I hoped, he corrected. That answer felt softer, more real, but something still didn't add up. Who was the woman? I asked again. This time he didn't dodge, he just chose his words carefully. She's part of my life. That wasn't enough. You mean your girlfriend? No. Ex? No. Then what? He hesitated, and in that hesitation, I felt it. The truth was there. He just wasn't giving it to me. It's complicated, he said again, and suddenly I was tired of that word. Everything about you is complicated, I snapped, and I don't even know why. Silence. Thick. Heavy. Then he said something I didn't expect. You weren't supposed to get involved. That made my chest tighten. Involved in what? He stood up, too quickly, like he'd already said too much. I should go, he said, and just like that, he was pulling away again. No, I said, standing up too. You don't get to do that again. He paused at the door, his hand on the handle, and for a moment, I thought he would leave, just like before. But then, I moved here because of you. Everything inside me froze. I moved here because of you. The words hung in the air, heavy, impossible. I stared at him, trying to process what he had just said. That's not funny, I said slowly. I'm not joking. My mind started racing. We met once, one night, that was it. You don't even know me, I said. He shook his head. I know enough. That answer didn't comfort me. It scared me. How long have you known about me? I asked. Too direct, too sharp, but I needed to know. He didn't answer right away, and that silence, that was louder than anything he could have said. Ethan. He looked at me, and finally, longer than you think. A chill ran down my spine. This wasn't just coincidence. This wasn't just attraction. This was something else. "Were you watching me?" I asked. His jaw tightened. "I was protecting you." That word, protecting. From what? "I don't need protection," I said. "You do," he replied immediately. Too fast, too certain. "From who?" That's when his expression changed again. Not hesitation this time. Fear. Real fear. "They're already closer than you think," he said quietly. My stomach dropped. "They?" Before he could answer, a loud knock echoed from his apartment next door. Not polite, not hesitant, aggressive. Ethan froze. Another knock, harder. "Ethan!" A woman's voice, the same one. "She's here," he whispered. Something about the way he said it, like it wasn't just inconvenient, it was dangerous. "You need to stay inside," he said quickly. "Lock your door." "What is going on?" But he was already moving, already opening my door. "Don't open it for anyone," he added, "and don't trust what you hear." Then he stepped out and closed the door behind him. I stood there, heart pounding, trying to make sense of everything. From the hallway, I heard voices, muffled at first, then louder. "You weren't supposed to be here." Her voice, sharp, angry. "I told you I'd handle it," Ethan replied, calm but tense. "You're already too late." That sentence, it made my blood run cold. Too late for what? I moved closer to my door, careful, quiet. And then I heard it, the one thing I couldn't ignore. "She's already marked." My breath caught. Marked? They were talking about me. My hand hovered over the doorknob. I knew I shouldn't open it. Ethan had been clear. Don't trust what you hear. But that only made it worse, because now I needed to know. "She doesn't even realize it yet," the woman said. Her voice was calm now, almost amused. "That's why we still have time," Ethan replied. Time for what? My chest felt tight, like something invisible was closing in. "I told you to stay away from her," she continued, "and yet, here you are." "I'm not leaving her," Ethan said, firm, no hesitation. A pause, then, "You don't get a choice anymore." Something slammed against the wall, hard. I flinched. "Don't do this," Ethan said, lower now, dangerous. "You already did," she replied. I couldn't take it anymore. I turned the knob, slowly, carefully. The hallway was empty, too empty. Their voices had stopped. No footsteps, no movement, nothing. But Ethan's door, it was slightly open, and inside, darkness. I stepped closer, my heart pounding so loud I was sure someone could hear it. "Ethan?" I whispered. No response. I pushed the door open. The apartment looked wrong. The boxes were gone, the furniture was gone, everything. Like no one had ever been there. But that didn't make sense. I had just seen it, hours ago. Then I noticed something on the floor, a small object. I bent down, picked it up. It was a key, cold, heavy, old, and attached to it, a tag with my name on it. That's when I heard a voice behind me, very close. "You really shouldn't have opened that door." I turned around slowly, but it wasn't Ethan, it was her. She stood in the doorway like she had always been there, tall, calm, watching me. Her eyes, they didn't feel human, not empty, not cold, just aware, like she already knew everything about me. "You're curious," she said, almost gently. "But curiosity is what got you here." I stepped back instinctively, still holding the key. "Where is Ethan?" I asked. My voice came out weaker than I expected. She smiled slightly. "He's exactly where he chose to be." That didn't answer anything. "You said I'm marked," I said. "What does that mean?" Her gaze dropped to the key in my hand, then back to me. "It means you were never just a coincidence." My heart skipped. "That night?" She tilted her head. That wasn't random. Everything inside me twisted. You planned it? I asked. No, she said. Not me. Then who? A pause, longer this time. You. The word hit me like a shock. That doesn't make sense. It will. She took a step closer, and suddenly, I felt it. A pressure, like the air itself was heavier. You've done this before, she said quietly. A chill ran down my spine. What are you talking about? You always forget, she continued, and he always tries to fix it. He, Ethan. My mind started spinning. What did I do? She looked at me, almost pitying. You chose him, she said, over and over again. And then everything shifted. Flashes, images, not memories, but something close. Different places, different versions of him, different versions of me. The same feeling, every time. And then, darkness, loss, death. I stumbled back, gasping. What is happening to me? You're remembering, she said. I don't want this, I whispered. But even as I said it, something inside me disagreed. Because those flashes, they weren't just fear, they were connection. You always say that, she replied softly. And yet, you always choose him again. My grip tightened around the key. Choose him for what? I asked. She didn't answer right away. Instead, she gestured behind me. I turned, and the apartment wasn't empty anymore. The boxes were back, the furniture was back, the light was on, and Ethan, he was there, standing in the middle of the room, looking at me, relieved. You found it, he said. What is this? I asked. He stepped closer, slowly, carefully. It's the moment, he said, the one where everything can still change. Change what? He stopped in front of me. You. A pause. Or what happens to you? My chest tightened. She told me I've done this before. He nodded. And every time, it ends the same way. How? He hesitated. Then, you die. The word echoed, and suddenly, those flashes made sense. And you? I asked. His expression darkened. I stay. That felt worse. So this is what? I asked. A loop? Something like that. And the key? He looked at it, then at me. That's your way out. Part 8. My heart pounded in my chest. A way out? Of what? He didn't answer right away, and that silence, it said everything. Of me? I asked. His eyes softened. Of this. I looked at the key again. It felt heavier now. What happens if I use it? You break the cycle, he said. And you? Another pause. I disappear. The room went quiet, because suddenly, it wasn't just about survival, it was about choice. Him or me, again. You said I always choose you, I whispered. He nodded. And I always regret it? A small shake of his head. No. That answer surprised me. Then why give me the choice? His voice softened. Because this time, you remember. I looked at him, really looked, and I felt it. That same pull, that same connection, not just from one night, from everything. Behind me, the woman watched silently, waiting. You don't have much time, she said. Of course I didn't. I never did. I closed my eyes for a second. Then I made my choice. The next morning, I woke up in my apartment, alone. No Ethan, no neighbor, no key, just silence. I walked to the window, slowly, carefully, and looked outside. The apartment next door, empty. For a moment, I felt relief. Then, a knock at my door. Soft, careful, almost familiar. My heart stopped. I already knew who it was, and this time, I didn't remember what I chose.